Good morning, everybody. It's a stormy Wednesday day in Wisconsin, and I am here to do my part for Hazel's Happy Birthday Month. She is hosting a Masterboard special, and there are, I believe, 29 of us and Hazel that are posting a video each day. And I will put the list of people down below so you can go and watch their videos. I'm learning a lot. I do not do masterboards generally. So, as it says here, some things are better kept secret. And my masterboard abilities or not should probably be kept secret. But here I am, bare in my soul. Thank you for coming to visit us. It's tied on on. And if you're new here, thank you for finding us. And all of you are amazing. And thank you for coming to see what the heck I'm doing. I was very hesitant to do this, but I'm doing my take on things. I will probably be the entertainment of the crew. But I'm always good for a laugh, right? I always end up every night with all these different scraps of paper that I don't really have a use for right away. So I am supposed to, but as you see, I have not lately, keep them in a book that I took. It's an old, well, it's Anthony, what, at Edward Atwood, or his PhD dissertation from 1983. I have two of these. The paper is awesome in them, but I needed kind of do you call this a glue book? I am not up on all the terms. So this book is where I go with my scraps at night. And I will show you. That's not it. If you ever sanded a magazine picture, that's really fun. Now I just have to finish them. So this is where I've taken what I'm assuming is a masterboard. I'm really not sure. This I started because I wanted a place to just put fabric scraps down and keep adding to them. Angela at Traveling Crafter does that. And then I could just come and get them when I want them. I like this one. I don't want to cut it up yet. So I'll just show you what's in my book and how I put things together. That might be fun to scan more of the snippets. More snippets. I better get using those. So I take a few pages out and then, because it's getting bulky here. There's that mouse with his glasses, or somebody's glasses. I have no idea what's going to happen with this one, but it's cute, I think. This one I wouldn't mind cutting up. Or that one. So I guess, I don't know. I'm not good at collage. I don't think hard enough with it. Like this one. Made these little frames a long time ago. I said I better use those at some point. This one I'm just getting started with. This is a Chambers Edinburgh Journal. And those are from 1845, I believe. This one is cute. Y'all know I like black. One of my favorite colors. I have some book binding in here, some stickers, little fabric snip. And like I said, there's no rhyme or reason to what I do in this book, but I think it qualifies as masterboards. I'm not good at teaching. I'm not going to make them in front of you. I won't torture you like that. This one's just getting started, black and white. But I'm going to show you all my secrets that might be better kept secrets. going to finish these magazine papers, and they're saying that to get the gloss off of them. But then when you add finishes and paints and watercolors and stuff, they turn out looking really, really cool. Aged. Um, there's a I wove some fabric on a piece of paper. I'm trying to be better about not having 5 million things sitting around here. Other unfinished. There's a book spine. And this I want to stand and do keep it black and white. But I haven't had the nerve to get the sanding block on that one yet. So you could see what a variety I end up with at the end of the day. I think this is from 1890 something. I like this one. I don't know about cutting it up though. I don't know. I like it though. And then there's the rest of the book. Some really nice paper. I have another book like this if you're interested in the paper or the book. Be happy to share because I don't know if I will ever get them all filled up. Okay, well, I can't find a place for this. Oh, that's kind of distracting, isn't it? For Pete's sake. I'm prepared as usual. I had taken and was playing on my sewing machine, which the big news of the day is now that our windows are in, I get to have a room upstairs for my noisy spinning wheel and my sewing machines. I have one that was mine that you've probably all heard my battles with it, and that will be for paper now. And then my mom gave me one that she had purchased that she did not like. So I have that here from her, and that will be for fabric. I'm sure that they don't want to be beat up by me, but it'll be fun when I can sit down and work and not have to get everything out and put everything away. I really hate that. Lazy, maybe? So, like I said, a beautiful story, but some things are best kept secrets. This was a stamping fail. She ended up with like a whole black, looked like she was disfigured. I made that a secret. Oh, but it's just a music paper that I put down and I cut it up. I love these little frames. They're from, I threw the package away. I don't know where they're from. It's not Tim Holtz, but I took some little pictures of the ladies out of a yearbook and I framed them up with that. So that's that one. And then I've got some here that I was going to do a, this is on a file folder. So I probably would cut that one out. Just, it's old paper. So I started out with this. This is a half page of that one. And these are, again, all papers I had sitting around. These I think I copied a scan that I made. But they're all little pieces that I fussy cut out of something. Or cut out of something. And then I ended up with, oh boy, where'd they go? I only used half of the, oh, for Pete's sake. Okay, there's one. These are the other two from that page. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So I cut them apart, upside down, like I think we're supposed to. And then I just made a tag. This has ruffles from Debbie, some odd lot trim, and right now it's plain on the back. I'll probably stamp something on there or leave it for the person who finds it in their journal. That is that one. Same here. I I love that little teddy bear. I even just let the paper wrap around. But you all know that I'm really not very particular about things. So this will end up being the next one. The paper is a little clappy, so I'll back it on something like I did those. And the next one, this is the top part of it. And I find really hard to kind of go with colorways. Not used to doing that, so this is a good exercise. And when I cut it, I did cut it. I like using my cutter, my big slide thing. And then this is what I did, what I ended up with for that. Um, I love doors, flowers, and again, I need to get to these and stamp them. And I hope you guys will go and this is from an old scrapbook where the pictures came off. I thought it was kind of neat. I didn't do anything to that. It's got kind of a glittery, that's just glue. You could write right over it. So I don't think I'm going to do anything to that. This is book guts. If you don't have book guts sitting around, you really need to get some because they're really fun. And it's from a vintage children's book. And one of my silly frames I made. I'll probably decorate the frame with something red or give him a little red bow or something. So that is that. How exciting can it be, right? So I'm sorry if I'm a disappointment here. I just am not I'm not good at doing things live yet. Someday. And Hazel, I hope you're not disappointed. But I gave it my best shot, and that's what I did. Pretty sad to have a 12-minute video on something. But be sure you go over and watch everybody else's stuff, and you will learn a lot of cool things I have. And just have some fun with your scraps and getting things ready. Hazel takes a lot more time than I do with things, but mine's kind of an ongoing process. So it's more of a I don't know, do a little bit, like come back to it the next night and see where you want to put things, if that makes sense. So you have a book full ready to go. And I need to remember to start using those little fabric clusters. And since this is so short, we must check out this book that I just got. It's called 3 Years with Counterfeiters, Smugglers, and Boodle Carriers, illustrated. And how could you not get it just from that alone, right? I love this book. I am actually going to sit down and read this whole thing. This is the author, and it's the memoirs of the United States Secret Service. Accurate portraits of prominent members of the detective force and some of their most notable captures by Colonel H.C. Whitley, Chief of the Division. Yeah, it was printed in Boston in 1872. And it kind of cracks me up. I haven't read all of it. I'm just getting started on it. But like there's the Staten Island gang, um, Mary Brown, a shrewd female counterfeiter, Mad Lulu, the counterfeiter engraver's wife. Um, just funny. I wonder what boodles meant. What the heck is boodling? And what it is the the money man for a scheme or the for counterfeiters. He was the one that ran the bills around. So this is like a whole glossary of terms from 1872. Roped in is a criminal who is hoisted by his own petard. Um, plant is to conceal or bury also a plant's window. Anyway, it's just funny. And here are 3 United States detectives disguised for an expedition. Who are they? Is it the same man? Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Oof, that one came out of nowhere. Okay, so he just talks. Oh, I'm so sorry. My goodness. And he just goes over cases and stuff and the people that he worked with. Um, so it's Secret Service Detective Vision Division. And here is Pete McCartney, the Western Counterfeiters, the king of. And there are some pictures that's really fun. I want to find a second book to this, but they're really not out there. I don't see any out there. Bill Gurney, alias Big Bill. There he is. Mm, all their big criminals had names. Bill Dow, the noted Northeastern Boodle Terrier. Old Lame Sam and his mysterious cane. Just cracks me up. So I am going to read this. William W. Applegate, Chief Op of the New England District Secret Service. Mysterious Bob. There's a lot of Bobs. Cranky Tom Hale. He was a forger and a counterfeiter. So the startling romance of crime, a wolf in sheep's clothing. How about that? They look pretty serious, don't they? And that's just beautiful paper. The pages are beautiful. So eventually, I think this should be a detective novel with these stories added in here and there. Could get a few of them out of that. Hazel, I feel really bad. I hope you all go visit Hazel's channel because she is the queen of masterboards. And also all of the other people that are participating this month. This will come out Friday, and that will be well, you'll see it when you see it. 20th, I believe, is when mine is due. So I hope that this was like somewhat helpful. I'm not sure if I'm that, but that's my take on masterboards and a cool book. So go visit everybody. You'll learn more from the other channels, I promise. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for stopping.